Hello, everyone. So, I'm doing my laundry, and I'm bored. So, here's what we get. This is the laundry room, in Miller, in the basement. Drying my clothes. Finished all my homework. Over the weekend, I took Kyle's little sister here to Missoula, and it started off pretty great, and then the whole weekend went like it was bad. It was really bad. Allison, that's his little sister's name, dealt with stuff Friday night, and then we got to a good place. Then Saturday morning, I wake up, get ready, take a shower, do my makeup, get her up and ready to go, and then I get a phone call from my mom saying my cat is in the vet. Like, she brought her into the vet, and then she's dehydrated and has diarrhea. And I'm like, okay. And she's asking me about money, and money's really tight. And then she puts the vet on the phone, and the vet says, yeah, we need to do some blood work. So I'm like, okay, well, I do have emergency money to pay for that. So they get the blood work. Allison and I go to Liquid Planet. We get breakfast and drinks, and then I get a phone call from my mom again, and she puts the vet on the phone again, and my cat's white blood cell count, it's very low, and her dehydration levels are very low. Basically, her immune system shut down, and there was no chance on saving her unless thousands of dollars were invested into it. What's probably eating at me the most right now is the fact that I didn't get to hold her one last time. And the pictures my mom took, I can tell that she knew she was dying, or that she was gonna die. So over the weekend, I had to get my emotions in a place where I can handle it. And I'm still not handling it very well. My eyes are still really tired from all the crying that I've done over the weekend. I haven't cried today, but the thing is, I only had that cat for 5 years. And she was the equivalent to a baby, basically, for me. I had her all through high school. I got her the summer before high school started. She was with me through all of the crap that goes on during high school. She was my puffball and a total cat. Like, if she didn't like you and didn't want to be around you, she wouldn't. She was the runt of the family, and the first day, I can remember crystal clear. We had to move furniture for one to get her. She wouldn't want to come and find you. She wasn't very socialized as a kitten. But I'm sitting in the passenger seat of my mom's van. She's driving, and I have the seatbelt going across from my right shoulder. And there's this kitten in my hands, staring up at me, meowing, with the most gorgeous green eyes I have ever seen. My cat was beautiful. She was one of the most gorgeous cats I have ever seen because of her markings, her eyes, her hair color. Being here at school, it is easier to deal with the emotions that are running through my body right now. It's going to be a completely different story once I get home, because my bed's not going to be the same. I'm not going to be able to sleep with her again. And pets are a huge part of someone's life, especially when they're yours and you have that emotional connection with them. Some people, when their first pet dies, they don't even want to get another one. So when people tell me that they're not a pet person, they're not an animal person, I don't necessarily understand, because animals have such a beneficial factor in our lives, but to say that you're not an animal person kind of makes you not really human, in my personal opinion. So that's what I've been going through this weekend. And those of you who have seen the Facebook posts know and have given your condolences, and that's very sweet. It has also given me an emotional break from it's given me an outlet to let most of my stress out. Finals are up in 3 weeks. Like, there's this week, next week, which is typically dead week, even though we don't have a dead week here in U of M, and then it's finals. And another kicker about my cat passing away over the weekend, like, I had to tell the vet, let's euthanize her, because there's no way we can save her. When my parents came up, they were going to bring her. She was a friend, a very close friend of mine, and I haven't seen her, and I won't be able to ever see her again. So, I think my laundry's done now. Back to the life of a college kid. I hope your weekend went much better than mine.